So we're doing something a little bit different today. I'm actually in a hotel room in Little Rock, Arkansas. We just did a really cool show last night for a golf club here, one of my older clients, and it brought up something that a lot of my other clients have said, which is, once we have you this year, can we have you again next year? What are you going to be able to do? Right? It's a good question, right? I mean, can we still surprise them if, they've seen my act the year before? And yes, I've got, you've seen me perform before. If you've seen my videos in the past, you know that I've got that big wall of books behind me, and there's over 200 volumes of video and books and manuscripts and tricks and things like that we've built into the act. So there's plenty of new material. But more importantly, it's a different experience than it is the first time. You see, the first time when I'm entertaining, a big part of my job is saying, look, I'm not the guy that they found at the sports bar making balloon animals on Monday night, right? I'm someone that they put on a plane and they flew me across the country to come over here and entertain you because you're an important member of our club, you're an important customer for us, you're an important executive at our company, and we want you to know how much we appreciate you, right? So I'm kind of breaking down a lot of barriers. The first time I walk up to them, I'm saying things like, hi, my name's Mike, I'm the entertainment tonight, and the people here at Company X asked me to show you some magic, and they're kind of going, all right, fine, well, I'll watch what you do. And a minute and 30 seconds in, their jaws are dropping, they're screaming, they're having a great time. I've got to break down all those barriers and get them in there and say, okay, this is interesting, right? But now we've got a relationship. We've done some magic together. They've had a good time. We've been together maybe 3 or 4 hours that we've been doing magic over that time. And I know things about them and they know things about me. So the second year, the experience is a little bit different. I walk into the clubhouse last night and I'm standing in the pro shop talking to the golf pros, and one of the members, oh man, the magician's back. Oh, you're so great. I'm thinking of a number. I bet you don't know what it is. He's talking about things that I did last year. He's asking me to perform now. I don't have to break down barriers. I don't have to establish who I am. So now I can do a lot more nuanced material. I can do a lot of things that I wouldn't be able to do the first year that are even more powerful than the things I did because I've got that relationship, right? And I can also, now I know things about them. Last night's a whole bunch of guys that are mostly finance. So I know things that finance guys like. I know about what they're doing. Next week I'm going to go out to Denver and I'll be performing for a bunch of oil wildcatters. Now there's a lot of interlacing between those audiences because they're very wealthy people, but at the same time, the oil wildcatters respond differently to the magic than the finance guys do, and they respond to different kinds of magic. And then, of course, we've all had different experiences in the past. They've met me, they've seen me perform. There are things that happen uniquely during each of those shows that are recorded in my notebooks, along with all the material I did the year before, so I don't duplicate very much. And so now what I'm really doing is I'm stacking meaning and relevance, right? I've got stories about things that happened at this show. I've got things that I know about you. You've got stories about me. And also the relationships have changed, right? I told you already we've broken down the barriers, but also now when the members at the club are introducing me to their guests at this event, they don't say, here's a magician, they say, here's our magician, right? They've seen the magic before, they got a relationship with me, and they're introducing me to their buddy. Because they also know that the oranges are going to come out of that cup at some point, and everybody's going to freak out, and they know that their buddy's going to freak out, and because he doesn't know about the oranges, so now they're sitting there, they're kind of laying in wait for him. So we've kind of changed the experience a little bit, but then I've got plenty of new magic that they haven't seen before as well. And so we've really started to create a different experience the first time, but it's a better and a deeper and a more richer experience. And this is really true, and the proof's in the pudding. I've got a golf club in Florida that I performed for over 44 times since 2002, right? I'm pretty sure that I have been to more of their member guests than any of their members have been to, right? But they bring me back year after year, and I walk in the club as soon as I'm there. They're calling me over, coming to my table. I've done, a couple companies. We've got over $1 million worth of business that we've done with over 10 or 20 years because, I've built a relationship with their customers, I've built a relationship with their executives, and they're ready to introduce me, they're ready to be part of it. You're our magician. We're the guy that we expect to see at this event, right? And it's almost the same way. Or is Bob going to be there? I can't wait to see him. So can we do a second show together? Oh my God, yes, we can do a second show together. We can change it, we can alter it, and it automatically becomes a deeper and more richer experience. I don't know if any of this is worth a conversation about the events that you're planning right now, but if you're open to talk about what you're planning, what you've done in the past, what you'd like to accomplish this year, I'd be happy to tell you what other clubs like yours, other companies like yours are doing right now. Just give me a call at 561-596-3877 or make an appointment at magicmeansbusiness.com/contact. I'm going to leave the hotel now and go to the airport. We look forward to talking to you soon.